Buckle up, Commanders fans. We've got news that's about to rock the NFL to its core. Ready to lose your minds? First up, get set for a prediction that's going to make our Dallas rivals choke on their words. An expert just dropped a bombshell about our division standing that no one saw coming. But hold on, that's not all. A rookie out of nowhere is making waves in the squad. This kid showed up quietly and is now shaking up the veterans. His performance against the Dolphins was out of this world, and it could completely change our lineup. And to top it off, our star running back is ready to dominate in his second season. They say the jump from year 1 to 2 is crucial, and this guy is about to make a leap that'll leave the league speechless. We're in for an explosive season no one will forget. Don't miss a second of these scorching hot updates. They're so juicy they could change the course of our season. Want to know more? Don't go anywhere, because this is just getting started. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Commanders Revolution is here, and you won't want to miss a single detail. Let's go, Washington. Hold on tight, because what I'm about to tell you is going to make the Cowboys squirm with rage. You know what? An analyst, and not just any analyst, but one of the big guns, just dropped a bomb. He says that the Washington Commanders, are going to finish second in the division. And you know what's the best part? Above Dallas. Can you believe it? Now let me ask you, is this crazy, or are we looking at the prediction of the year? I think, and listen closely, this is no fantasy. Why? Because we've made moves, folks. Moves that are going to shake the entire league. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. But John, aren't we in a rebuild? And I say this to you, who said you can't rebuild and win at the same time. Look at what we did in the preseason. We improved. And we improved big time. Pro Football Network, people who know what they're talking about, are giving us a 9-8 record. Do you know how long it's been since we had a winning season? Since 2015. That too much to ask? I don't think so. And don't miss this. They see us in the playoffs. Yes, the playoffs, playing against the Falcons no less. Can you imagine? Jaden Daniels leading this team in Atlanta against Kirk Cousins. What a story that would be. So now I ask you, are you ready to see the Commanders pull off the surprise of the year? Because I'm telling you, this isn't a dream. It's a real possibility. Rich Eisen, another guy who doesn't mess around, has us as the surprise team of the NFC. And you know what? I agree. Why not us? Why not this year? Look at what CJ Stroud did last year with the Texans. Who's to say Jaden Daniels can't do the same or even better? I believe he can. And not only that, I believe he will. Commanders fans, I've got a question for you. Are you ready to believe? Because I'm telling you, this is our moment. It's time for the rest of the league to take us seriously. And to the Cowboys, well, I've got a message for you. Watch your backs, because we're coming for you. It won't be easy, but when has it ever been for us? Now I want you to answer me in the comments. Do you think we can finish second in the division? What do we need to make it happen? I'm telling you, with Daniels at the helm, an improved defense, and a coaching staff hungry for success, anything is possible. Remember that rookie nobody gave a dime for? Well, let me tell you, he just forced his way onto the Commanders roster after a spectacular night against the Dolphins. Surprised? So am I. This kid, Tyler Owens, a safety who came in as an undrafted free agent, has been flying under the radar since the team signed him. But I've got to ask, how did no one notice him before? He's tall, athletic, and fast. Exactly what Quinn and the crew are looking for in their defenders. And that's not all. This guy knows how to hit. We've seen it all preseason. Against the Dolphins, he registered 3 tackles and 1 tackle for loss. Impressive? I think it's more than that. Now, some might say the Commanders' safety room is packed. But I'm telling you this, Owens has made a name for himself. So much so that the team will make room for him when final cuts roll around on August 27th. You agree with me? But wait, there's more. What about Jeff Driscoll? The guy showed out against the Dolphins. Calm, collected, making some nice plays both in the air and on the ground. He went 11 for 15 for 82 yards and led the team with 44 rushing yards on 4 carries. Isn't that what we're looking for in a quarterback? Now I've got to ask, what will the Commanders do with Driscoll? With Mariota and Hartman injured, even if it's not long-term, wouldn't it be smart to keep Driscoll as the emergency QB while Hartman develops? I think so. Moving on to Brian Robinson. The guy is on fire. Quick, decisive, finding the gaps the O-line creates for him. Did you know he's only been stopped at the line of scrimmage twice? And he hasn't had a single loss of yards. Isn't that exactly what we need in our ground game? And to top it all off, let's talk about Jamin Davis and Javonte Jean-Baptiste. These guys are making noise at the defensive end position. Davis got his first sack fumble from that spot. Jean-Baptiste recovered that fumble. Isn't that the depth we've been looking for all summer at that position? So now, I ask you, Commanders fans, do you think these players could be the key to taking the team to the next level? Or do you think it's just a preseason illusion? Because I'm telling you this, what we're seeing could be the start of something big. These guys are hungry, they're determined, and they're ready to prove their worth. So fans, keep your eyes wide open, because the upcoming season promises to be a roller coaster of emotions. And I, for one, can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Let's talk about the running back who's making waves at training camp. You know who I'm talking about, right? That guy who came in quietly last year and is now making the veterans nervous. Chris Rodriguez Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Now let me ask you, do you think this kid has what it takes to shine in the NFL? Because I'm telling you this guy has the potential to be an absolute beast on the field. Have you seen how he runs? He's like a freight train with legs. The experts are saying he's talented enough to be a valuable contributor. Talented enough? Please, this guy is pure raw talent. I think we're looking at a diamond that just needs a little polishing. But here's the issue, and listen closely. We've got Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson Jr. ahead of him. How's he going to get playing time? I'll tell you, if I were the coach, I'd be giving this kid more opportunities. Why? Because he's got that X factor you just can't teach. Now, let's talk numbers. Last year, 51 attempts, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns. Those aren't superstar stats, I know. But let me ask you, did you see how he made the most of every opportunity? This guy's like a bull in a china shop, but with the finesse of a ballet dancer. And let's not forget his physique. Almost 6 feet tall, 217 pounds of pure muscle. You know what that means? It means he can carry the weight of this team if needed. I believe he could be our secret weapon on 3rd and short. But here's the big question, the one keeping us all on the edge of our seats. How does Rodriguez fit into this new Commanders offense? We've got Jaden Daniels, the Heisman winner, leading the charge. Could Rodriguez be the missing piece in this offensive puzzle? I'm telling you this, Rodriguez could be the spark that ignites our offense. Sure, we've got Eckler and Robinson, but in the NFL, you can never have too many talented running backs. And believe me, this kid has talent to spare. Now, Commanders fans, I ask you, are you ready to see Chris Rodriguez Jr. in action? Because I believe we're witnessing the birth of a star. Player who could change the course of our franchise. And here's my prediction. Mark my words. Chris Rodriguez Jr. isn't just going to contribute this year. He's going to be a decisive factor in our season. He's going to be that player the commentators can't stop talking about. The one rival fans are going to fear. All right, Commanders family, the moment of truth has arrived. I want you to put your hand on your heart and answer me honestly. You believe we can finish second in the division? What do we need to make it happen? I'm telling you, with Daniels leading the charge and this defense stepping up, anything is possible. But I want to hear from you. Let your voices be heard in the comments. Now let's talk about these new talents shaking up training camp. Are you as pumped as I am? Or do you think I'm blowing this out of proportion? Come on, don't be shy. I want to read your thoughts. What do you think about Chris Rodriguez Jr.? Does he have what it takes to be a star in the NFL? Or should he settle for being a rotational player? Listen closely, because this is crucial. In the NFL, everything can change in the blink of an eye. And the Commanders, believe me, we're ready to shock everyone. But I'm asking you, are you ready to be part of this revolution? This isn't just my channel, it's our channel. We're a family, a community, united by our passion for the Commanders. So don't stay on the sidelines. If you want to be part of the hottest discussions, if you want to stay on top of the latest news before anyone else, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. I want to see those comments on fire with passion. I want heated debates. I want you to show me why you're the best fans in the NFL. Because together, we're going to bring the Commanders back to the top. And remember, this season will be different. The Commanders are ready to roar, and the rest of the league better be prepared. When we step onto that field, we're not asking for permission. We're taking what's ours. So family, are you with me? 'Cause I'm with you, and together, we're going to make history. See you in the next video. And remember, hail to the Redskins.